One of the best things you can do for your engine is for you to drain out the oil as at when due. You need to put in fresh oil. While draining the oil, you must pay attention to these five things. Please don't forget any of them. If possible, you can write it down. Number one is that you need to check the color of the oil that comes out of your engine. Please check it. The color of the oil should remain black. If the color change from black and you are having milky color, for example, like the background of this wall, like this my background, then there is problem with that engine. It's so there is dilution in that engine. So as you drain your oil, you need to be watchful of the color of the oil that is coming out. If the color is not black, please pay attention. And what is number two? You also need to check for metal shavings in the oil. As the oil is coming out, ensure that you are looking for metal shavings. If you see metal shavings coming out of the oil you are draining, it is to tell you that the engine is having problem. It could be that maybe the piston rings, piston itself, or the bearings. So there should not be a metal shaving coming out of your oil unless the engine is at the period of what's referred to as engine break-in period. And this period could usually occur when you have new engine or you just rebuild your engine. But if your engine is not in this any of these two situations I mentioned, then there should not be metal shavings in your oil. So when you're having metal shavings in your oil, then you need to call a professional to have a look what happened. Number three is the odor of the oil. The odor of the oil you drain from your engine will tell you if something wrong with your engine. The odor of the oil should be normal odor of oil, but as soon as you are perceiving burnt oil as if something is burning, that is to tell you that something is wrong with your engine. In most cases, you are having overheating. Your oil must not smell burnt. It should not. And if it's smelling burnt, that is to tell you that there is problem with your engine. And what is number four is the viscosity of the oil. Viscosity of the oil. What does that mean? The free flow of the oil is when you put the oil in your engine, you know the viscosity. For example, when you are draining the oil, if you notice that the oil suddenly become thicker more than before, that should tell you that something is wrong. Or the oil become more watery, that is to tell you that something is wrong. So you also need to pay attention to the viscosity of the oil. Before you drain the engine, you need to warm the engine. You run it for a few minutes so that the engine is going to warm. So by the time the oil is coming out, it will flow very well, normal. But if you notice that the oil is not becoming watery, too light, or it's becoming too thick, that is sludge, then you should have a professional to check what happened wrong with your oil. And the number fifth one, which I'm going to mention, is the quantity of oil that comes out of your engine. You also want to pay attention to it. If you notice that the quantity of oil that come out of your engine is higher than what you put in the engine, then there is problem. For example, if I have a car and my car usually contains 8 liters of oil, but by the time I drain out oil from my engine, I drain out about 10 liter or 15 liter. The problem is that how come? That is to tell you that there is added liquid added to your oil. It could be fuel, it could be coolant. So you need to check the quantity of oil that comes out. If the quantity also reduce drastically, if you gauge your engine with 8 liters, and by the time you drain your engine out, your oil out, you are getting up to 7 liters, 6 liters. Thing is still okay. But when you're not getting 4 liters out, that is to tell that your engine is burning oil. So you need to check. the quantity of oil that comes out. It must not be too high, neither too low. These are 5 things that you need to pay attention to while draining oil from your semi truck engine. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, follow me for more. See you in another video. Thank you.